Yes, fast boxer like you. Yeah, talented boxer.
I gotta ask Ryan, we've read in reports that Golden Boy was looking at Romero-Duno as a potential opponent on September 14th. Why didn't you take that fight?
Like I said, time is everything. And, the situation there, I just, myself, I don't care. I ain't about to be pressured to do anything I don't want to do. At that time, I felt like this is the fight that was big enough to happen on a big stage in a big moment, and it's here. And this is where it's supposed to be like right now. The tension you feel, the anxiety you feel. This is what it's supposed to feel like for this type of fight. I can't accept anything less.
But Romero is basically an undefeated prospect. He's 21 and 1
Good
with
morning.
16 KOs. You're 18 and 0 with 15
Peace and
KOs.
pugilism.
So why did you
Ali.
decide to take
Peace
this
and
fight?
pugilism. Brother from DMV. M. Greg. What's up, champ?
I don't want to fight old veterans. I don't want to fight experts.
Night before the big night.
I want to fight
Hit the like button.
fighters.
How y'all feeling?
Basically undefeated, knockout power, hungry, coming from the Philippines, ready.
Can't wait either. I can't wait neither, bro. I'm trying to figure out
Two young fighters.
if I'm going to be doing live blow-by-blow call. But shit, so many people going to be so interested in just watching a fight. I don't know if they're going to want to be listening to me. Nate versus Masvidal and Canelo. Yeah, I'm watching all of them. I'm trying to make my mind up if I'm going to go live on all them joints. Garcia versus Duno, Kovalev, Alvarez, Nate, Masvidal. I'm considering going live on all of them. Give me like blow by blow because I want to work on those skills, on that ability for real. How's your day? I don't think Kovalev took this fight seriously. What? I think it came in. Why you say that, M. Greg? Because of the because of the weigh-in.
Maybe not born in the right. I don't know what I'm saying.
You think that because of the weigh-in?
Thanks, Ryan.
I think.
I like what you're saying because I'm really impressed with your
I don't think.
humility.
I think he wanted to come in.
As a new fighter myself, I think it's something
I mean, he looked good, but
you guys have been handling yourselves really well.
I thought he just wanted to come in, be right there on the line, so that jab is a little bit more heavier tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? We'll know. But I think he wanted to have that jab a little heavy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there's so much things going on. We don't know if he's really going to try to thump it on Canelo. You know what I'm saying? But that jab going to be heavy now. That jab's going to be heavy. And Pops, keep in mind it was a quick turnover for him. So Buddy McGirt said that they wanted to make sure, it's a quick turnaround, wanted to make sure that he didn't overdo it. Keep that in mind. Buddy McGirt said we wanted to make sure not to overtrain. You know what I'm saying? Because of the quick turnaround. So maybe that's why after they stripped down, he made it. If Canelo goes to the body, he wins or he will win on points. We'll see, Leah Craft. TBK, what's up? Peace and pugilism. We'll see. If Canelo goes to the body, the thing is, we know he's going to go to the body, though. Okay? Let me get my, like the Don Kurt DeVille, I'm going to give you my logic punch. We know he's going to the body. It's not if Canelo goes to the body. It's how Canelo gets to the body. So we know he's going to the body. So that's without a doubt. He's just going to have to get past that hard-ass jab to get there. And Cole did say I'm going to jab his face off. So we're going to see. Canelo team playing games. If it goes 12, Cove has no chance, needs a KO. We'll see. If he needs a KO to win, we'll see. We know the reputation that's been that Canelo's had with his fights, whatever, but we're going to see here. Because This is the thing. This light has such a microscope on it. This fight has such a microscope on it. Everybody and their mama is waiting to see anything that look fishy. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody's already talking about before the fight. So we have to wait and see. We'll know tomorrow night. Then Canelo has won. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. We'll see. I'm still sticking with my 55-45 Kovalev edge. But like I said, 45% is a huge, huge percentage for Canelo. But we'll see tomorrow. We'll definitely see tomorrow. You know what I mean? And look, don't be surprised if it turns out, if there isn't a knockout, a draw. You think, what's the possibility of it being a draw if there isn't a knockout either way? You know what I'm saying? Where no fighter loses anything. Cove loses, but they said, well, it was Canelo. So, you know, he was older and it was Canelo. So even Cove has been given a little bit out just in case it turns out to be a draw. But keep the draw in the mind too, because it possibly couldn't be, if there's not a knockout, there possibly can't be a draw. Callum Smith needs to move up to 175, and Canelo needs to stay at 175. I don't think Canelo's staying at 175 though. He already said he has to go back down to his weight. So I think it's dangerous. The more people he fight at 175, the more dangerous it is for him, and the more suspicious the boxing world would be. So I think he's gonna have to go back down. I think he said he has to go back down to his weight. I'm betting that he goes back down to 168 and perhaps stay there. You know what I'm saying? But if you know your body well, you know your conditioning well, he could do it. But I think he's gonna stay at 168, and he possibly can go back down to 160. But I think he'll stay at 168 and bring everybody there. That's what I predict. Leah Craft with a good point. We're on the draw. Yeah. Don't exclude that. Canelo already has 2 on the record already. So 2 draws. I mean, a third won't hurt them. It isn't a loss. And it's still a draw for him. It's like a win. Because again, he's moving up 2 weight classes. So that works for him. A draw is a Canelo win in this particular situation. So that's where it's at. How y'all like Fury coming out in the goddamn dress as a Muslim? Fury is selling the hell out of shit, man. I've been critical of Fury, but gotta give him credit. He's selling the shit out himself. Fury is selling the shit out of himself. And you gotta appreciate it, you gotta like it. You know what I'm saying? His ring interest is really good. He did that, but that was the best place for him to do that at in Saudi Arabia. You know what I'm saying? Fury is a smart dude, man. Fury is a smart dude. He knows how to work the crowd wherever he's at. And that shows the level of intelligence that he has. You know what I mean? Showmanship and everything. The Gypsy King. What's the biggest fight y'all anticipating? I'm honestly, believe it or not, I want to see the fight in the night to me will be Duno and Garcia. I think that's going to be a war. If you want to go for a war fight, you know what I'm saying? Those 2 youngins are going to be a part of the future of boxing. So, hey, you know, Ryan Garcia got the Instagram following. I think Duno is going to become a humble assassin, much like Pacquiao. His temperament, his mannerisms is just like Pacquiao. He come in just like Pacquiao, just humble and just going in the ring and beating ass. Fury is great for it, man. He's a marketing guru. Fury is, you know, he's just smart. He knows how to play to the crowd, to the region, wherever he's at. And of course, he knows the proper things to say, when to say them. He knows how to say the stuff that create a stir. He knows how to, what to say at the right time to diffuse something, kind of diffuse a stir. Fury is just a smart motherfucker, and he's still young. You know what I mean? Fury's only what, 31? 30, 31? Fury's just is where it's at. But yeah, Cove. Is Wilder going to be elevated? Is Wilder going to be elevated to? I heard Bob Arum said that if Wilder beats Fury again, he deserves the franchise champion nomination. Do y'all agree with that? I don't know if they're going to do that for Wilder. Yo, what's up, wise little goat? Also, Andy Garcia, Andy Garcia Jr., he has lost a significant amount of weight. Is that going to be positive or negative for him versus Joshua? I think so. Negative? You don't think Wilder's going to get the franchise champ tag? Or you don't think Wilder's going to beat Fury? And maybe that's why Arum said that. Maybe that's why Arum said that. You know what I'm saying? But do Ruiz won't win? Yeah. I think many people think that was a bad move. Mike Tyson said losing that weight was a bad move. A few people, that much weight to increase his speed, I'm sure, for Anthony Joshua, the Fort Knox of boxing. Joshua, boy, that's my man. I don't think you realize how smashed he's going to get. I don't. Don't forget, you probably new to this channel, Leah Craft. You see how many Joshua videos I got? I'm thinking Joshua's gonna get him. Will it be a hell of a fight? Yes. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. I don't think it's going 12 rounds. And I give Joshua the edge, in the rematch. But if Ruiz wins that rematch again, does Andy Ruiz Jr. Can Andy Ruiz Jr. become as big as Canelo? in the boxing world. Joshua is a bum. Peace and pugilism. The wise little goat. Peace and pugilism. Leah Craft. I don't know. My man Joshua, I think Joshua did the smart thing with losing the muscle mass, but I don't think Ruiz did the right thing with losing 30 pounds. I said 25 max. Now, if he loses any more, and we still a month out, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they probably gonna maintain where he's at now. But they probably did a lot of cardio, and now they're gonna be hitting the lightweight a little bit just to keep some of the power on. But I think it was a bad mistake for him losing 30 pounds. But we've never seen him fight at 30 pounds less to begin with as well, so we have to wait and see. But Joshua losing that extra muscle bulk, I think it's going to be fabulous for him. I think it's going to be great for him. Great for his stamina. Great for his speed. You know what I'm saying? He was already pretty accurate a puncher, but that's going to even increase his accuracy. You know what I mean? Because his arms are not going to be as heavy. But his speed and stamina is going to be much, much better. But I thought his stamina looked good, versus Parker. But I think this fight is going to be more high put of punching for him than the Parker fight was. Because he went 12 rounds on the Parker fight. So, he can go 12 rounds. His stamina has increased significantly since we saw him versus the Steel Hammer. So his stamina has gotten better. I think we're losing the extra muscle bulk. His stamina increases significantly now. He's going to get brained once again by Ruiz. We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see how much of the lingering effect from June 1st will be left. We're going to see if he was the real deal, truly. The rematch is going to answer all the questions for us. Real talk. You know what I mean? It's going to answer all the questions. Wilder is a savage compared to Joshua. Joshua is a harmless little pony. Oh, shit. All right. I see who you are. I see where you hemming at. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the UK. We're going to see. Hey, man. Ruiz is don't get me wrong. I've given Ruiz all the respect. He has more 100. He had 120 amateur fights. He is more well more experienced than Joshua is. That wasn't a cherry pick by Joshua. What's up, huh? Okay. Yeah, I'm live. All right, no problem. All right, bye. So, Lee, at least I'm not biased. What do you mean? Leah, I'm from UK. You chat. Suleiman, what's up, champ? Everybody hit the like button if you haven't, please. Appreciate it. Yo, did y'all check out also? Check out the video, the Boxing World's thoughts on the Boxing World share their thoughts on the franchise champion. I did part 1. I released yesterday, and I released part 2 today. And I'm gonna put them both in the chat. Tell me what you think about them. You okay? Because I put some good work up in the joint. Up in the back, nah. I didn't make the painting. I bought them. I bought them from this this art place. You know what I'm saying? But I'm putting the links to them in there. Check them out. Tell me what you think. I think they're very revealing and give good perspectives of everything. Lil Goat would donate, but I don't see a super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, I gotta add the AdSense, the PayPal link to the joint. I do have a PayPal and a Cash App, but I don't put them in the description like probably like I should all the time. I don't be tripping over the money, but I will eventually do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that freaking. Uh, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. But then I do want to be that guy because I do take this job serious. You know what I mean? But it's still like a hobby to me, so I do it because I love it. Who else going to be enjoying that free dazzling month tomorrow? They got a free dazzling month. What you talking about, Suleiman? Look, I'm going. Hey, Suleiman, you think I should go blow by blow tomorrow for all the fights? Or you think they're going to be too big and everybody going to be too busy? Lock dog, peace and pugilism. Peace and pugilism, Suleiman, peace and pugilism. The little wise goat. Peace and pugilism, John Cable. Just see you, champ. AJ has the power and skills to beat Ruiz. Depends if the defeat has a mental effect on him or not. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna, December 7th, we're gonna answer all those questions. It's gonna answer all those questions. I honestly think it's gonna hurt. It's gonna have a little lingering effect, but not as much as many probably think, because of so many of the changes that went through to make that fight happen, and what was going through before it. Because it was Miller. Miller falls out because of what we know. Oh, which is another thing I want to talk about in a minute. Gerald Miller in Top Rank, because of Miller falling out, and then it didn't work out with Ortiz for whatever reason, and then a third option. And they say 3 is a charm. So I think by the time he got to Ender Ruiz, he was kind of mentally exhausted from all the bullshit, and that played into it. Maybe lost some intensity. He learned a good lesson. So we're going to see, though. We're going to see. If also the concussion, we're going to see December 7th. And I can't wait. Who else going to be enjoying it? Something I ran in the chat. Lock Dog, that's what's up. What's up, bro? I'm good, thanks. Peace and pugilism. Back at you. That's the motherfucking moniker here, baby. Peace and pugilism. That's our motto. And like I said in my first post, I didn't get a notification again. You know, look, I already said what they doing. We know what's the deal. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I appreciate you get the notification, but you still got here. Much appreciation. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. I'm just gonna keep on rolling, brother. I have to stream the Kovalev Canelo on my phone, but I definitely rewatched the blow from you. But the post-fight discussion is necessary, no doubt. Final thoughts, Lock Dog. What you talking about? Final thoughts on what? I ain't see the joint. If you ask the first question. Thanks, little wise goat. What's your question, Lock Dog? What you talking about? Oh. What you think of Top Rank signing Gerald Miller? Big baby Gerald Miller. What y'all think of that shit? On Canelo Cove, I still think it's 55-45 Cove. I do believe they, remember, it's a quick turnaround. So the biggest thing they had to worry about, what Buddy McGirt was stating, is that not to overdo it, so he could be fresh and good for the fight itself. So they did just enough, far as whatever, maybe cutting the weight to, they made it just on the line. Ain't no big deal, you know what I'm saying? We've seen that happen before, but I think he's going to be heavy tomorrow night, and I think that jab is going to be even heavier now. So we're going to see, bro. Canelo, that wonderful upper body movement that y'all talk about, that we all see, that motherfucker better be on 1,000 tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We're going to see, bro. I still got Cove 55-45. But like I said earlier in the joint, Don't be shocked if this turns out to be a draw, if no one's knocked out. Because a draw is still a win for Canelo. Because this is not a cherry pick for one. Anybody saying this is a cherry pick is nuts. So a draw is a win for Canelo. And a draw is still like a loss for Kovalev in this particular situation. A draw is a loss for Kovalev because Canelo's coming up 2 weight classes. The height, the reach. So a draw is like a loss for for Kovalev, but it's a win for Canelo for the chasing greatness narrative and what he wants to do. So it's a win-win. If it comes out to be a draw, Canelo, and then at the same time, Kovalev does keep his belt, right? Kovalev does keep his belt, so that when he maybe later on fight Beterbiev, I'm giving y'all perspective now. Go and take it on your shows and share this shit to all the shows that are getting their notifications. That got a lot more fucking subs and people watching than me. So Cove doesn't lose the belt. And who does Beterbiev fight for? Is Beterbiev signed to Top Rank? Question. Is Beterbiev signed to Top Rank? Canelo did put a rehydration clause. So, boxing is a fraternity. You know what I mean? It's a game, but they work together to make that shit work for future joints. So, Kovalev keep a joint, fight Beterbiev. Now, Beterbiev can get that belt if it turns out to be a draw. You feel me? Because if it's a draw, Canelo won. It might not get the belt, but he won as far as stature, as far as his legacy. He gonna win. And Kovalev don't lose, but he do lose. You know what I mean? Because you lost to freaking Canelo coming up. It just makes Canelo bigger and it makes Kovalev smaller. But Kovalev will have a belt that can set up for when he do fight Beterbiev. You know what I mean? Angles and chess moves, baby. Boxing logics united. My bad. Let me get to the joint. I just want to get that through. Also, the Diaz Masvidal fight starts usually around midnight. Yeah, I'm watching that joint. Suleiman, I'm on that shit. It's annoying though when you are on YouTube watching vids and only see you are live when the vid ends and I hit the home button and see you are live. I still haven't had to know. I know, John Cable. One day, look, let me get on. I need to get back. Here's the bottom line, John Cable. I got to get on the straight and narrow. When you separated, when you've done what I've done and done some of the videos I've done and said some of the things that I've said, all right, I got to go above and beyond to prove myself or to make myself eligible again to become a group member. You feel me? Like if somebody hits you, fucks you up, hits you in the back and shit, but it was your boy, you're gonna hold that grudge against them until probably about 10 years later, after him done said thank you, said sorry so many times, him done bought you so many gifts, you say, all right, man, you let go of the grudge. So the boxing world a lot of players in the boxing world still got a grudge against me. Real talk, believe it or not. And I gotta go above and beyond and be on the straight and narrow to get the levies relieved off of me. Because they taxing my ass through notifications and watches. I ain't tripping, man. I love this shit. So it's all good. I know what I need to do. You know what I mean? And I could do it. And still don't lose any integrity. And, any integrity and without contradicting myself. I'm smart enough to be that way. Because anything else, it's just about wording. So that's all it is. Don't forget I didn't know Canelo put the rehydration clause in. I thought it wasn't. So I'm glad y'all told me that shit. I think Canelo should take this. But it will shave off years from his career. The Texan, it possibly can, Jack. He got quite a few fights. After this, I'm thinking Kovalev is going to put some heavy damage on him before losing. Oh man, that's what. Hey, the last live, dude. My last live was saying that I am worried about Canelo. I've been critical of Canelo tremendously. You know what I mean? More critical of Canelo than anybody has in his YouTube shit in the last year, and I'm paying for that. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't. No matter how critical I am, been of his later on certain last few years of his career, I don't want to see Canelo get hurt. I don't want to see Canelo damaged. I don't want to see him like a Benavidez. I don't want to see him like anybody. You feel me? And I mean, I don't want to see him. Yeah, Benavidez. I don't want to see him like fucking Superman, a Stevenson. I don't want to see him fucked up. Period. My feelings about him and his career don't change. Don't mean I can't care about him as a human being and his health. I care about health overall. And that's why it's Boxing Logics United. You know what I mean? I just want to see fair, great fights. It's not dictated by the popularity and the money. So that's it. Yeah, a draw isn't a draw for Kovalev. So that's all. But I know what I got to do. No way in hell it's a draw. The judges already tabulated their scorecards. Whiskey and Dragonfly. Also, peace and pugilism. Whiskey Dragonfly. Peace and pugilism to the Texan. One love, welcome to Boxing Logics United. Peace and pugilism is the formal greeting on this platform, channel, and show. And the NBBC greeting. Peace and pugilism. I'm coming out with shirts. I'm about to go ahead and put shirts out with Peace and Pugilism out very, very soon. So be ready for those to come. I got good different designs, and I hope y'all like them. I agree, like I said, even if Cole wins, but by decision, it's going to be the same as the Spence Garcia situation, as they'll say Canelo went up too far, too fast. Yeah. Exactly. So, again, he has an out. They'll say he didn't have the power to KO Canelo. Yup. They're going to say that. You know what I mean? It's a win-win for Canelo. Even in a loss. You know what I mean? He chasing greatness. First, and if Cove win, I don't think it's a big win for Cove because he's expected to win by being a natural and career light heavyweight and a champion, a 3-time champion. So, you know, with 3 different belts. He was 1 belt from being undisputed. So, you know, you got to look at all that shit. First and last time we'll see Canelo at 175. I estimate kind of like when Pacquiao never wanted to revisit the 154 despite dominating Margarito. Yeah, I'd say, like I said in the live, I think Canelo's going to do this. Bitter Beef is a fucking Tasmanian devil, and he fights like Broly. He's felt like the Super Saiyan Broly, crazy as fuck. When he fucking goes after your ass. So I don't think Canelo, unless it's gonna, I don't want to say that, but you know what I want to say. I don't know. I don't think Canelo want to get in there with Better Beef. That motherfucker is like kind of crazy. I don't think he, you know, I don't think Better Beef. I don't think he want to get in there with Better Beef, Jack. You have to redeem yourself for your naughty boy. I know, right? Al Heyman told you. Hey, you know what? Dazin told me that personally too, when they, forbid one of my videos from being uploaded, and they did it from Dazzing Inc. So I'm on. Look, it's Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher once said, and it was ever so true. But I just like doing it. Margaret Thatcher said, when you stand in the middle of the street, you have the possibility of getting hit from traffic from both sides. It's dangerous standing in the middle of the street because you get hit from traffic from both sides and both directions. And that's what Myron Magnus Boxing Logics United is. But I ain't worried about it. I like doing this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, boxing fans, let my man Myron speak his piece in peace. I would love it. You know what I mean? If I can, I think I can help boxing. I could bring, you know what I mean? But like, you know what Bob Arum said, that was the realest shit in the world, and which will be on the 3rd video that I'm going to drop as far as the third video, which will be the boxing world share their thoughts on the franchise champ. Bob Arum said the realest shit. You know what I'm saying? The realest shit I've ever heard Bob Arum said, and it was 100% realest shit. And I think we all need to look at it exactly how Bob Arum looks at it. Real talk. You're going to see it in the next video. You know what I mean? And I think I'm going to use that shit as a video intro, one of my various video intros for different videos. But Bob Arum kept it real 100%. For sure, it's a tough sport. Yeah, man. Great platform and peace to you. Thank you, Mr. Texan. Peace and pugilism to you, baby. But if it goes to the cards, Canelo winning anyway. Hey, man, we're going to see. We're going to see. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see. And if it does, if it does win, and I'm telling you right now, if it goes to the cards, and Canelo gets his ass whipped or loses, not like by a big margin, and he does get the win, Myron Magnus is keeping his mouth fucking shut. Myron Magnus is keeping his mouth fucking shut. I'm just probably going to do a boxing by the numbers video, but I ain't saying shit. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I ain't going to say nothing. I'm going to give y'all a look like, but I ain't saying shit. I ain't going to say a motherfucking thing. I would love to see Kovalev KO Canelo. I think Canelo getting too big-headed, too big for his boots. Hey, man, when you're the cash cow of the Northern American countries, not the cash cow on the Eastern Hemisphere, but you're the cash cow in the Western Hemisphere, you're going to get special treatment, bro. I mean, that's how it is. Mayweather got it. All the fights got it. I mean, all the great, big draws and golden boys got it, man. So Canelo's no different. It's just how the game is. It's fucked up. You know what I mean? It's reality. I would love to see Kovalev has a slingshot jab. Yeah, with a fucking boulder in it, not a rock. Canelo is actually pretty humble. Suleiman. Canelo is actually pretty humble, in my opinion. Maybe it's because I don't understand Spanish. But he doesn't come across as big-headed to me at all. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to if you're the face of boxing. Truly, you're not supposed to come off that way. You know what I mean? You see certain people in certain predicaments where they of certain demographics where they don't have to come off as arrogant. But some people out of for them they say, well, they tell you to go for this, to get this demographic to follow you. You know how you got to do. You know how you got to act. You know how the role you got to put on. And I think it's fucked up for boxing because they didn't have to do it in the 80s and 90s. So I'm like, is there agenda? You know what I mean? You shouldn't have to act like an asshole. You shouldn't have to act like a thug. You shouldn't have to act like you street. You shouldn't have to act like, you know what I mean, you're the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase. You shouldn't have to act like that to sell fights. You should just make sure you need undisputed champions and make them the face. You need real, true champions banging. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is, I believe the people, they're going to really kind of recognize. We think boxing ain't something. People who aren't seeing boxing, they're confused. They're confused. Just like Johnny Nelson said, they're confused. They don't know who to follow. So it's making the sport irrelevant, kind of. And believe it or not, some of the attitude, the freaking shenanigans that motherfuckers do just to think to sell tickets, they don't have to do that shit. I don't believe they have to do that at all. You know what I mean? I think it's just, unfortunately, these images is being pushed on young people. But hey, what do I know? Yeah, Brody, man, that's better be. If the motherfucker fight like Brody, the Tasmanian devil in that fucking ring, Canelo is Canelo versus Ward super fight incoming. Canelo wins. So maybe, you know what? So maybe that's why Canelo gets in there. That's why Canelo maybe. That would be a mega fight too. Well, the mega fight. That's gonna be bigger than this fight, and then more intrigue too. A Canelo Ward fight is even more intriguing than a Canelo Kovalev fight, since Ward got the 2 wins over Kovalev. I really actually think he may be 1-1 in actuality. Definitely the second one because he stopped him, but the first one was very, very close. But yeah, that's going to be boom. M. Gray, upload your videos to YouTube. Upload your videos to TrueTube. You can say what you want there. TrueTube? What the fuck you talking about? Link that shit right here. Go wise goat. You're going to get the French fry franchise treatment if you're Canelo or Loma. M. Greg, you know the deal. Do y'all think Wilder's going to get it? I don't think Wilder's going to get it. I don't think they're going to give it to Wilder. Real honestly. Even if he beat Tyson Fury, he may have a chance. But I still think they ain't going to give it to him. I get what you say, Joshua, prove it. I get what you say, Lock Dog. I get what you say, Joshua, prove it. Wrong. You can be respectful, black man, and get people to watch you. Yes. I seem like they're pushing that imagery on our youth, man. You know what I'm saying? And I can't fuck with it. And that's why, that is the main reason that turned me against Wilder. That's the main reason I can't support Wilder. It wasn't, don't get me wrong, it wasn't Wilder skills overall that made me completely turn against him. You know what I'm saying? It was the things he spewed out of his mouth. And him trying to play both sides, trying to play the conscious community, at the same time trying to play the street thug. I'm like, come on, man. It's confusion. It's bullshit. And I don't think he's doing this, and let me say this for Wilder, in respect, hit the like button, beautiful spirits, you can. I think he's being subliminally and indirectly advised to be this way. I don't think this is actually Wilder. And Anthony Joshua, the real motherfucker he is, said he don't think that's Wilder. He said, I think he just putting on the joint to sell. And that's fucked up. We shouldn't have to do this, you know what I mean? But the question you asked, if we are doing this, if they are advised to do this, why? Why are they being advised to do this? It's bigger than boxing. You know what I mean? Do they want our youth and children to be turned upside down and crazy out in this motherfucker? Do they want them to be emotionally unstable? So, again, man, and it ain't just black youth. White youth doing it. I mean, white youth, Irish. That shit is pushed on the Irish. It's pushed on the Mexicans. You know what I mean? It's pushed on Puerto Ricans. It's been in certain segments, it's pushed on all groups. And it's bullshit. So, as much as I hate the PBC, no, I didn't mean to say that. As much as sometimes I disagree with some of the things the PBC does, or the LDBC do, like I said this in the past multiple times. Real talk. It's only 3 people for the main reason me and LDBC don't get along, and that would be some of the narratives and shit they push for Wilder, Earl Spence Jr., and perhaps the Charlos. Because I knew all 3 of them I knew they were more like, they were good, but they weren't good as they were saying. You know what I mean? They weren't good. I'm not going to say they were B-level fighters, but so it was those main things. And I said that in 3 different videos before. I said, look, most of the other shit me and the LDBC talk about, we kind of agree on a lot of it. I don't agree with their approach. I don't agree with their trying to put this tag on everybody in every group. You know what I mean? And try to bring up the race shit. I don't agree with all that. I think it's more more strategic ways you can go about getting a message across. You know what I mean? And better message. Like kind of like I put in these last two videos I dropped with the Boxing World's thoughts of the franchise champion. So how they going about it, it's just like motherfuckers, it's gonna put a shadow and make all of us look bad. You know what I'm saying? Or create the race division amongst fighters and people. The shit they do is not just gonna stay in the console of the people in boxing. It's gonna influence groups and peoples around the world. And that's, you know what I mean? Even and all groups do it. All groups are doing this shit. Some just not, they're doing it wiser than the LWBC is doing it. And that was my main issue with them and why I didn't want to be, you know what I mean, affiliated and put in that fucking group. And say, look, but yet, I see similar shit happen in the UK. But I'm an American. The LWBC are Americans, majority of them. So I'm like, damn, man, you gotta do your own thing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Because I spoke with a lot of those cats off of YouTube, and they cool as fuck. And I understand that they're in the business, and I know they're doing what they're doing. So anyway, I don't want to get all in that. WBC franchise belt is only, I think they'll give it to Wilder, especially once White gets cleared and reinstated as his mandatory. You think so? Damn, John Cable. This is off topic as hell, but your opinion, what led to Adrian Broner's downfall and mental breakdown? How should he get his career back on track? Unfortunately, in this world today, bro, Suleiman, everybody ain't forgiven for what they do. And sometimes you got people, they put and keep you contained in a box. Once he's done so much to develop, he's done so much to create this image. He's done so many antics that people, even if it was antics, which I believe they was for Adrian Broner. I believe most of that shit was antics, real talk. You know what I mean? To sell. He's not going to ever be forgiven for it. He ain't going to ever be forgiven for it if he tried to all of a sudden change his career. Some people is not going to want to let it go. Some people know it was antics, and some people are not going to allow him to rechange it around. So the only way to get his career back is to start somehow get his career back. He started whipping motherfuckers' ass. He got to really start beating motherfuckers' ass again. Real talk. But Broner got gray and shit. You see all that gray Broner got? That motherfucker, he might not want to come back. Broner gray as shit. You see all that gray Broner got on his face? He was on one joint. Oh, and I seen it when I seen him at the MGM not too long. We were supposed to take a picture together, but my phone was acting up. And we was going to take a pic. And he had gray like shit. I'm like, God damn, bro, I thought you was young as fuck. He got more gray than, I don't even got hardly no gray. He got gray. WBC franchise belt is only for those with exceptional accomplishments and that can move up and down in weight. Wilder is heavyweight, he automatically ineligible. You said exceptional accomplishments. The franchise tag. Wilder could go down to cruiserweight, so he can't move. But if that's what they're going to keep that as, then isn't that fucking? I don't know, man. I don't think that's real. First of all, don't get it confused. I don't want the franchise. I'm not in agreement with the WBC franchise title nomination emeritus stance at all. I don't agree with it at all. And I think hopefully that was kind of maybe should have been clear with the last two videos. I did. So let me put both of them up. I don't agree with it at all. But I'm going to put them up actually at end screen joints on this live. I don't agree with it at all. But I had to do a video. The videos had to show both sides and different opinions by different people. So I had to show fairness in the footage that I put together for it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I did expose the contradictions by some of the handlers and promoters in the video for who they thought should get it. I exposed that definitely in the second one. Watch the video, people. Like it, subscribe to, like it, share it, comment on it. I put it up in there. It's fucking dope. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? The best I could do. You know what I mean? Not the best I could do, but under the best I could do on the short time period, given a few hours. YouTube is not letting me post the link, Myron. I wonder why. You know what? How come? Post it to well then just post it to the community. Post it to the community, TrueTube, or I just look it up when I get off here. I wonder who owns that shit. It's whack. I agree. Yeah, nobody want no fucking. And look, watch the second video. The second video is better than the first one. All right, and I posted both of them in the community. They both are posted in my community, but people, they're probably not going to be shown because WBC is big, and they can probably my shit is getting shadow banned. I don't want to keep saying that, but it is. That's why y'all not getting notifications. So I really do think they'll make Wilder franchise champ. Is getting to the point where they won't be able to protect him much longer, and franchise may be the only way to keep him protected. Good point, John Cable. Good ass point. That's life in a fast lane. Why black man all Al advise Wilder to do such a thing? I don't think Al did. He said, I was like, man, do what you need to do to sell the fights, and it's a subliminal message. And from Wilder's belief, Wilder's mind says, well, I gotta act this way. But like I said I've said it too many times, Wilder had the perfect thing. A motherfucker who's fighting for the health of his daughter. He had the perfect, a young girl, a female, that all the females will gravitate to. Oh, that's so sweet. He's fighting for his sick daughter. That the women gonna eat that shit the fuck up. So why stir away from that shit? Keep the humble warrior who's fighting for his daughter's health, you know what I mean, for the rest of your fucking career. Take your daughter everywhere with you. You know what I'm saying? And they'll say, well, he's exploiting his daughter's health to get views. It's better than making yourself look like a fucking ass, saying the most stupidest shit in the world, why the UK fans don't like me because I'm dark skinned. I'd rather do that shit than exploit myself, exploiting ignorance and through our image and the way we portray ourselves in public. I do that shit, show you this is my daughter, boom, boom, boom. If you think I'm a dickhead for doing that, oh well. I'd rather do that. So it's a dilemma. I'd rather do that than make myself look like an ass on screen and say stupid shit, you know what I mean? Unless you being Joker, because everybody know I cut up. I'm jokester like a motherfucker. But instead of doing this shit, you know what I mean, to say, but that's why I think he created the Bronx Bomber thing. It's not him. And that's why he said he created the Bronx Bomber thing, because it's not really him. Deontay Wilder is who he should have been running. The Bronx Bomber, he gave himself, he created that, you know what I mean, alter ego. So this is why I say the things I say, catch a body and all this shit. Which I don't think he should say that shit no more, because we done lost 3 motherfuckers in boxing the last 4 months. We done got motherfuckers done put in comas and everything. So he can't say no more stupid shit like that no more. You know what I mean? So he put himself in a fucking corner, and he's done it too long where people are not gonna forget. And you people ain't gonna let you change sometimes for things you said before. So now he done fucked up his whole image for the rest of his career. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna keep, whenever he goes on Twitter, they're gonna attack his ass. But him ducking is him. I think him avoiding to fight true top 10 contenders all this time is going to be the main reason why they don't never let him forgive him for the things he said or done. Because Mike Tyson has done, nobody's done more egregious shit in the boxing world than Mike Tyson. Nobody's had the most fucked up, and excluding the rape accusations, because I do not believe he raped that girl. But nope, the bite in the ear. All the shit Mike has done, all the craziest shit. What did he say to Lennox? Fuck it, I eat your children. Nobody said more wild shit than Mike Tyson. But Mike Tyson was loved so much. Mike Tyson also kept it real so hard with saying a lot of shit about the politics and overall things outside of boxing. Mike Tyson fought the best competition that was available to him, whereas that it was easy to make people totally forget that wild shit he did. Wilder ain't done that. So I don't think that's why Wilder probably will not be forgiven. His career is going to be, can't take, his image can't take the turn that Tyson's is taking. You know what I mean? Period. Why does Wilder get so many senior citizens in his pockets? Why can't he be his own advisor? I don't know, man. Because, hey, man, look, man. It's like the presidency, right? You got to be selected in order to get elected. I'll leave that right there. Hit the like button, beautiful spirits. Peace and pugilism as well. What probably people have. Facts. I mean, you know, it's the politics, man. What can we do? We can't do nothing about it. We just roll with the fucking punches. Things change in time. I will never be behind the franchise champion tag, though. I mean, I'm just made my videos to state the show both sides of the story, of the argument. And people, that's the best thing I can do. And people make their mind up. But don't expect me to be making this crazy videos or out here bashing the shit in the open and all that shit. No. Because everybody, the world, its net neutrality law has been passed. Net neutrality is in effect. And you know what net neutrality really means? You can neutralize anybody who ain't saying what we want to say, want them to say, on the network, on the social network, on social media, on the internet. Net neutrality is neutralizing the power of the people without power on the internet or without money, big money on the internet. That's what the net neutrality law really is, because that's exactly what it did. It gave the big businesses more algorithms, the faster algorithms and lanes to work with than the small people like you and me. So this is the reality of the world we live in. Got to go ahead and deal with it. He can be that stupid, though. He can't be that stupid, though, to say we risk our lives every time we step in the ring. And then in the next sentence, say he wants to catch a body in the... Bro, what can I say? John Cable, everything you say was 100% truth, and I'm in 100% agreement. He can't be that stupid. But, real talk, John Cable, Cretans, they put a lot of Cretans in positions of influence today. And why would they do it? Because they're easily controlled. Can I hit some more likes for that shit? Well, I should be happy as 11 people here. The people who hear have already hit the like. There's motherfuckers who come and hear what I'm saying, then leave and dip. So one love to that. But they put a lot of people, you know, a lot of people are in power because they're easily controlled. A lot of people are in influential positions, you know what I mean? Status, because they're easily controlled by the people behind the scenes. The people who really have the power and influence on who they get put, who's put in front of the cameras. So, hey man. But I think Wilder eventually is going to have to fight some of those big fights. He is. You know what I mean? He can't run from it. But I think he it was in the same space as Earl Spence. He has to fine tune tools, and they're giving him the time. Allowing him the time to fine tune some tunes so he can at least make those fights truly competitive. Truly competitive. Because Tyson Fury, coming off the shit, off the fucking couch, with all he was going on with, the drug binges, the depression, and Wilder couldn't get him out of there, said that Wilder still is not ready to compete with the very, very top fighters, really. It says that too. So they need to give him some more time. Although he did want a rematch, but, they could have backed, I don't know. But I think, is Fury going to be the A side in the next fight? Fury, his profile is elevating, and it might be 3 times bigger than Wilder's now. His profile is way bigger than Wilder. So is Fury going to be the A side in the next fight, in the rematch, if it's to happen? What do y'all think? And that was the last question. And because I'm going to end this in a minute, behind the scenes with Kovalev, and I'm going to watch some of this shit. I wonder if Wilder's pissed now. He was advised to turn down $120 million from Dazn now. Or you think Al and Finkel and sat him down and said, "Don't worry, Deontay, you'll make much more sooner." How much more can he make? You know what I mean? I think honestly they was afraid of losing that WBC belt. Yeah, they probably talked him out of it. And he was probably afraid of being exposed. Maybe why he didn't take the 120. I don't know. Shit. But it was a duck. We do know that. That is a unanimous belief. We all know that was a duck. You know what I mean? 120 fucking million? Even after taxes? Yeah. After Al and Finkel, everybody get their cut? Yeah. Wilder's still taking what? 70 million? 60 million? Because I know they got motherfucking, tax write-offs. You know they got tax write-offs. So what he's still getting? He's still going to get at least half of that 60 mil. After paying everybody, he going to get half of that. That's a lot of money he walked over, so I don't know. Hey, man. From my position, I can only assume or speculate, which is all I can do. Speculate for so much. I don't know no hardcore facts. We can just use some fucking universal, common logic. I don't know, bro. Exactly. We all know that. But do you think Wilder will fall for it? Usyk and Daniel Dubois beat both Wilder and AJ, I think. Maybe. Peace and pugilism, James Doherty. Wilder will fall for what? Wilder will fall for what exactly? Or you think Al Finkel sat him down and said, that he'll fall for you'll make much more money soon? Oh, man, bro. I don't know. John Cable, I know what I am going to do, bro. Because you here every time, man. And I appreciate you. I knight thee, John Cable. You are a moderator. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? You seem like a fucking real one. You know what I mean? I had a lot of people I've moderated in the past, and they didn't turn out to be who they, already was a great area with them anyway. I already knew they could be anybody. But, you know what I mean? no, no. Giving you a shit ain't no appreciation for you. You don't get none. The appreciation is all from me for coming here and riding with me. I'm the one who feel all the appreciation. You know what I mean? Me knighting you ain't like, you know what I mean? It's funny, like us YouTubers, you know, we can get like, you know what I mean? We sound like we like self-absorbed as fuck. Well, I'm gonna knight you, man. You know what I mean? Like we really doing something for y'all and shit. When I knight you, that's because maybe I have a little more trust for you than I have trust for other motherfucking people who come to the channel. And hopefully you can help me keep the channel, you know what I mean, clean as much as we can, man. That's it. So no, the appreciation is all here. You don't get one. Not for, I mean, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I watched Ben Fee's vids about Blue Blood earlier, and he said BB was saying he thinks AJ will drop some belts to avoid Wilder. Oh man, thank you, bro. Oh, yeah. To avoid Blue Blood, man, Blue Blood. Then that's the narrative that they pushing over there. We know what it is. We know what it is, man. It's to keep the shit going back and forth. We know what it is. And me staying up the middle of the street and me saying I don't believe that shit means that's why I'm still, you know, that's why I'm not a group member. That's why I don't pay membership fees to be in the LDBC. You know what I mean? That's why I can't do it. I can't say that type of stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I just can't say it. I got too much, you know. I'm too honest. I'm honest to a fault, is what they say. I'd rather be omit saying anything than to say something. I'd rather just not say nothing about the shit, you know what I mean, than say something about it. That's why it's a lot of videos. You see me, I don't make videos on certain topics. I don't want to make videos about the soap operas and the bullshit. He said that, they say that, going back and forth. I think all that shit is bad for boxing. I really think it's going to turn out to be bad for boxing because it's overexposing boxing. See if this makes sense to you. I think boxers need exposure, but I think too much exposure is bad for boxing because now it's making it more like a seasonal thing, like basketball and football, but the fights can't come, or the games don't come as often as games do in a season where it's a game every fucking day, 3, 4, 5. That's not boxing. There's not 3, 4, 5 great boxing matches every day of the week for fucking 8 months straight. It can never be that in boxing. So that's why boxing should be in a niche where it looked like these fighters, what they do is sacred. You know what I mean? And what they do is so dangerous, you know what I mean? That, okay, 3 times a year, great. But respect them and appreciate them. Keep them all at high elevation, but they have to fight the best fighters. You know what I'm saying? So, and they shouldn't be exposed as much with the he say, she say, and all that shit. It kills their image. It makes them look like just average people walking the street. You know what I mean? A fight is supposed to be looked at as gladiators and warriors and alpha males. But when you showing them at social media, he say, she say, and it's going back and forth, it's making those gladiators look like chatty patty women. And it's fucking up their image for the long haul. Because it's now making them, reducing them and making them look like the average people walking on the street. Does that make sense? See, I don't want to say shit to make it seem like Myron Magnus, I got all the answers to the shit. But I've studied, I'm 44 years old. Koki Mo, what's up, baby? Miss you, man. Glad you're back. We've old enough to be watching this shit, and you know what kind of works. You know what I mean? Gladiators, we ain't pugilism. It's not like boxing, football, baseball, whatever. These are warriors. These are fighters. They should be projected in a different and promoted, and image should be projected in a different manner, not like motherfucking hip hop housewives of Atlanta, not like Love and Hip Hop. But that's what boxing is looking like that now with this shit on social media. So it's killing them. It's killing their imagery. You know what I mean? And it's making them look like the average motherfuckers on the street. And it's backfiring on them. I believe it's backfired on them. You can't have boxers look like everyday, looking like they're acting like everyday people. That's why you don't see Canelo doing that shit. That's why you don't see Canelo. They don't put Canelo like that. They made Floyd Mayweather big doing that shit. But it's not, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's not what they made work for Floyd, they're not gonna make work for everybody else. That shit is not gonna work for everybody else. But they use Floyd as a behavioral icon. Now all the boxers think they gotta, black boxers think they gotta do that shit. The black boxers think they gotta do that shit. Or even the Hispanic boxers and Puerto Rican boxers. Not all of them, but a lot of them fell for it or falling for it. And they fell and they got them. Hold up. You know what? Lauren! I wanted to text, might not be able to get in because I'm on live. Holy shit. I've been live on the phone. So it's fucking up the sport. Anyway, BBB thinks yeah, where you at? Did you just? Oh, you just pulled up. All right. Okay, bad. I'm coming. I'm opening up the door. All right. So exactly, we all knew, but okay. Tank Davis moving up to fight Josh Taylor, can't see it. Tank moving up to fight Josh Taylor, can't see it, but would be a interesting fight if it ever happens. Yeah, and who did yeah, it'd be an interesting fight. And I'll watch that shit. That'd be a bigger fight than it was between Prograis and of course Josh Taylor. Anyway, BP thinks AJ is going to drop. I saw that. Oh, AJ is going to drop some belts to avoid Wilder. I think it's a strategic move. He may keep the IBF, maybe not, but I definitely think he will drop the WBO for Usyk to pick up. And then that would create a big unification match. So if he did do that, in my opinion, they would probably, is because it would be too soon to fight that mandatory yet. And then, because they probably put time stipulations on him, right? I'm not 100% sure, help me with it. And if he does do that, then, okay, he's still a unified champion. But it makes the next fight, when he does fight, it makes that fight bigger because they can market it as a unification match as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they you know, everything they do is for a reason. You feel me? It's not for just to be doing it. These motherfuckers and the handlers, they have a plan, a thought in their mind why they do certain things. Corn. That if White is cleared and becomes Wilder's mandatory, Eddie and White may take court action to get Wilder fight. Then Eddie has 3-4 fights, all with a heavyweight belt, and leaving him to have. Hold on, I'm coming right back. Holy shit, dude. Your text couldn't come in if this shit was going live. Sounds like,
I would have called anyway.
yeah, I guess that would interrupt this shit. So, yeah, man, so then if White is cleared and becomes, let me read that again. Then if White is cleared and becomes mandatory, Eddie and White may take court action to get Wilder fight. Then Eddie has 3-4 fights, all with a heavyweight belt, and leaving him to what? Yeah, then Eddie can that would be a major ass shift with heavyweight power. In-house unification fights for Eddie to make a fortune off of. Exactly. and make a fortune for Dadzin. That's what I'm saying. So if they do strip him, then I just set up the bigger fights, and then boom, create an undisputed, and it's all in Dads in the match room. I can see it now, and as BFV says, the game is chess, not checkers. Absolutely. TrueTube.com. Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and finish reading my post. I'm reading. All right, guys, I gotta go. Gotta get the hell up out of here. Thank you, huh? Gotta get the fuck up out of here. Okay. Miss Lauren has stepped into the building. Say hello.
Hello.
I'm out. Motherfuckers, see y'all motherfuckers tomorrow. Because I'm going live quite a bit. Because tomorrow is a major ass fight night. We all know, be ready. I know at least one of those fights I'm hitting a blow by blow on. I don't know how many, but I'm going to get it motherfucking in. Hit the like button, beautiful spirits. Koki Mo, yeah, I'm going to catch you later. I'm going to talk to you on Instagram. And see y'all tomorrow for sure, no doubt. Peace and pugilism, bro. Well, hopefully see you next time if and when I get this notification. Did you push this shit? You say you're getting notifications, man. You put it's the bell. Did you hit the bell icon when they got the things around? Yeah, see you later, man. Hit that bell icon. One love, y'all. Check y'all tomorrow for sure. I'm out. And watch the videos, man. And share the videos to your community if you can, as far as they're dope videos. Y'all gonna like both of them. All right? And I don't speak on it. You know, they're collage of all the comments, pictures, and everything. Interviews that was going on with the franchise champion. So it's the Boxing Worlds share their thoughts on the franchise champion, part 1, and then I dropped the part 2. Toby Bartlett, you late. I'm about to get out of here, brother. Peace and pugilism. I got company. I'm coming back tomorrow. Okay? And you know it's on. No doubt, champ. Y'all, peace, brothers. Love you. 1.